Wolfpack, what is going on? Savage here. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that Warzone's treating you well. In today's video, we spectate one of the trolliest players I've ever had the pleasure of spectating. What he does to his teammates had me so weak. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video like I did. If you do, subscribe to the channel today, leave a like on it. But without any further ado, all right, guys, welcome back to another video. There's the right side. Easy does, baby. Easy does. All right. I don't. Maybe he pulled. I don't know. He didn't like his shot. Maybe his PlayStation exploded. Who knows? Who knows? But here we are, guys. Welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the wonder world of trios. It's not Iron Trials. It's normal, so people can be getting clapped really fast. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that Warzone's been treating you really well. I hope you've been enjoying these game modes. I got to be honest. I'm very happy that Ravensoft has finally added multiple playlists within the actual modes, meaning your battle royale. I'm glad it has Champion of Caldera as well as Iron Trials. It only took them 2.5 years for something we've been telling them to do for 2.5 years, but finally they did it. So high five, round of applause for Ravensoft. At least they're making progress. All the hate and I'm dishing. Again, it's good to see that they're finally doing what they should have been doing this whole time. And I'm hoping in Warzone 2, if we get LTMs, they do the same, man. Because there's a lot of us that love normals, a lot of us that love Champion Caldera, a lot of us that love Iron Trials, a lot of us that love Rebirth, a lot of us that we love everything. So I like the fact they're giving us variety. We got enough players that play this game, and especially when Warzone 2 first released, we're gonna have a lot of players. Also, DMZ is gonna be the greatest mode of all time. Unless they mess it up. We'll see how it is. We have heard nothing about DMZ. Literally nothing. No leaks, no nada. It's very, very confusing. I'm honestly shocked none of these leaker data miners have found anything more substantial than what we've heard so far. But right off the bat, getting our loading, nothing really to that. Loadies dropped out off the rip now as compared to early days when they didn't. Running into a wall. Love that shit. Server crash. Server crash. Love that shit. Oh, wait. No. We're back. Woo! That was a close call. It's been happening a lot lately. You get sniped in the back twice. No cigar. All right. All right, so we have a sniper over here that's shooting us from tents. No doubt about it. Now we can push him. We got a Bertha. We have a lot of time to do so. We've got probably 2.5 minutes before the circle gets to us. We have our loadouts, which, by the way, are a little bit questionable. The M4 is not a bad gun, but I don't like the sight. I'll be honest. I don't like the sight. I don't know what your boy's doing. Oh, he wants it again. Wait, maybe not. All right, decision making. Now's the time to make the decision. Instead of sitting here just doing whatever it is we're doing, you either push to the next zone or you fight. We wasted a lot of time. So the opportunity to hit the balloon, or did he actually explode from one sniper bullet? I don't know what the hell just happened. He just blew up. Anyway, you got to make a decision quickly. Like how we're just sitting in here, we're making a lot of noise. We pissed off this guy because he shot at us. We pissed off the plane, even though he died. And then our two teammates were shooting at somebody in this direction. So instead of pissing off the world, again, make a decision. Rotate for a fight or rotate for positioning. Don't just sit here and do this bullshit. Orange is pushing off by himself. Not really a huge fan of this, seeing their gameplay off the rip. Again, I don't mind you solo splitting to try it, but if you know that you're probably not going to pull it off, practice your teamwork first. Get in fights as a team. Otherwise, you're not going to have a chance to survive because of 1v3, you're just going to die instantly. He wants to get in the gunner seat. Okay, we're gonna have this tight. Let's go. I've actually never spectated anybody in the bomber before, and we're just leaving blue. Blue's looking at us like, whoa. Oh, hit the balloon, hit the balloon, hit the balloon. Uh-oh. I'd back out on that one. I always tell you guys don't back out, but I'd back out, bro. I'd back out. I'd be so pissed if I was Delaney. Holy shit, I'd be so pissed. He's trying to curse him out with pings right now, and I don't blame him. Jesus, dude. I wonder if he had 100 gifted on the line for that. Also, if you guys haven't stopped by my live streams, I don't really advertise them that much, but I do live stream as well. It's actually what I mainly do. We recently left Twitch for YouTube, so you guys can catch me over here on the platform. So yeah, come by, come say hi. We usually just kind of F off, talk to chat, BS. So just come by, say what's up, and we can laugh at this together. And I don't just spectate. Usually when I'm streaming, we're not spectating. We're actually playing the game or just BSing in chat. This team does not like each other, bro. All right, look. The Street's wasting a lot of time. If he would just stop and pick us up, he's like teasing us. Bro, I think he's doing this on purpose. This is the trolliest player I've ever spectated in my entire life. And I know he was messing with him because not only did he send the bomber in the gas, he crashed that bitch on purpose, but then the Bertha drives a lot faster than that. He kept toying. It was like, you ever go get in a car and like the person driving just pulls away before you can open the door? That's what he was doing. Oh, he's about to get fucked up. There we go. You got a close range, homie. He's gonna spam everything at him. I can't believe we got turned on like that. I cannot believe we got turned on like that. What are we watching? What are we? We're watching 3 guys having a blast. Actually, we're watching 1 guy having a blast. His 2 teammates weren't having that much fun. I don't think we need to critique anything. I'm pretty sure he was just a troll. I've never seen shit like this before. Oh my God. All right, we see a lot of variety of weapons now, which is pretty nice. Like before, if you guys were using the M4s and the Grawl, you know, when the NZ was meta, when the Bryn was meta, when the Automaton was meta, I'd call you fucking crazy. I'd call you absolutely loony and out of your mind. But now, man, it just seems like all the guns are pretty much well balanced. I'd like to see the Cold War AK get a little bit of buff to make it a little bit more usable. But that's just me being biased because I love the Cold War AK so damn much. So let's see if these guys have a little bit better time. Let's see if they're trolly or not. And again, if you guys saw my video the other day talking about increasing your kill count, this is one of those things we're wasting a lot of time. There's really no reason we should still be here by any stretch of the imagination. We should already be gone towards the balloon. We should already be rotating out of this area. Here we are buying. But again, dude, we should be at the balloon already and taking it, well, to the next one. Playing the edge of the gas like this is how you die. If I was the team up here, just again, like in the video we did a couple days ago, almost the exact same circle except Southern. Peak will easily gatekeep anybody coming out of mines, and it's just a spot and a position you don't want to be in. You can get beamed out of the air when you take the balloon, and the longer you wait, the smaller the circle gets, the more condensed players are, the easier it is for them to see you. I will say we've pinged over here. I don't like the idea of going down here at all. The rotation is just going to be really impossible to get to factory safely. I'd rather them rotate to peak and then rotate elsewhere. And they might. Let's see what they do. The Armageddon is just one of my favorite guns right now. The Blixen's kind of made a comeback, but I don't know. Something about the Blicky, the range on it isn't the greatest. And I don't mean like shooting 200 feet away, but you know, if you're rocking a sniper, I don't think the Blicky is a good sniper support. I don't know. The Armageddon has just got such great fire rate, great accuracy, and great range. It's such a good gun. It's probably, in my opinion, as of right now, one of the best SMGs as far as versatility. Period. Really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And again, we just see people just wasting a lot of time. We don't really need shit. If you guys ever watch anybody who's has decent play, and no shots to these guys at all, and no shots to anybody, but we're never just sitting here looting. We're always keeping ourselves moving. We're always trying to find the next position, the next fight, especially if we already have our loading, we already have plates, and we have money for a UAV. And I don't talk all this shit to just talk shit. I want to make it clear that even good players like these guys, don't know if they are, but like these guys, make mistakes, and there's always room for improvement from all of us. For me, for instance, I'm way too aggressive, and I know it because it's what I enjoy. But if I wanted to be a little bit better at the game, I just got to be a little bit more patient. You guys as players, guys on top of peak sniping at us, you as players need to identify what your weaknesses are. Throw your ego out the window and just be honest with yourself. Be like, okay, I always die because of this. Maybe I should do something different. Not that. That's one way to get away. That is one way to get away. Because of the separation, because our dude Chaos wants to sit here and loot that BS that was down on green ping this whole time we were spectating, one of our teammates has died, another one's down. It puts us in an awkward position to get the res off. A very awkward position. Luckily, the enemies are just flying around. They don't see us, so we should be okay. Oh. I think they know we're here now. All right, Savage. What do? You're in this bad spot. Well, I jump off the ridge and just rotate this way. Just parachute my ass off and get the hell out of Peak. Peak's clearly won. These guys are clearly destroying Peak. They own Peak. They made Peak their little bitch. So it's just time to break away and go. Or we could take the plane too. That's also a great idea. Even if you're going to take a little gas damage, it's still going to be a fast way out. See what they do. We've got 49 seconds to walk our happy asses all the way around Peak. I don't like this. It will work. We will make it. But again, we're going to run into issues and problems with Peak looking at us. He saw Peak. He said, "No, I don't know about this one." Also, we do have money for a buyback as well. Factory would be a good spot, but the reason why I wouldn't mind factory is because there is a balloon to get out of that spot, and also it's still probably your best option than any of this. All right, let's see what happens in the Peak. Helicopter is gone, so maybe those guys left. I wouldn't get in the vehicle because then we would be popped up on the everyone's mini map and they'd know where we were at. All right, so let's talk about this buy. This buy will probably have people at that. How do we know? Because that's the nearest buy that's safe in the zone. Not like it's going to matter anyway. The guys at Peak are still owning it, and we got killed by another TikToker. Lit. But this buy right here is the closest from everyone rotating, so this is where everyone's going to be at. You're going to have enemies there, and I'm not telling you that so you avoid it. Just be conscious when you land there. You're going to get in a lot of fights. But luckily for Chaos, he didn't get the chance to, so we'll never know. All right, you can go ahead and drop your money on the buy and allow, oh, never mind, Chaos won his ghoulie, JK. But if your teammate is dead and you buy your teammate back, drop your money on the buy and tell your teammate to go back. I don't know where green's going. Mr. South is feeling a little confident to take on Peak. That's destroyed them multiple times. I know he wants to get his shit, and don't get it twisted. I always want to get myself too, but your stuff's probably already in zone, and it's going to be damn near impossible for you to either A, land here safely, or B, get the hell out of here safely. We found a gas mask, you lucky son of a bitch. Now, whenever I give you tips, it's always just assuming we don't get lucky. The fact we got a gas mask has just kind of changed the game for us. It's still going to be a hard fight for sure. We're probably going to get beamed out the air. But we're not as bad of a position right now. A lot of gunfire going off to the right-hand side. And to be fair, good job coming here to finish the scavs. Ballsy play, it worked out. You know, I still wouldn't recommend it, but everyone rotated away. Now we got $12,000. We have our loadie. This is actually a really great regain. I'm gonna take the L on this one. I'm gonna take the L. I fully assume those guys were still there because one, Chaos got beamed out the fucking sky moments prior. Two, we saw people shooting here as we were flying in, but again, you know, luck kind of blessed us, so his play ended up a really good play. But we need to make our way to the buy to hopefully get, well, a loadie. I don't know why I kept cutting his shoot that much. All he had to do was just keep on floating, but he just undersold that. I don't know what Orange is doing. I don't know what Orange was doing, why he was up there. Clearly there's no comms between them because it looked like he was trying to catch up to Green. He had no idea what the hell Green was trying to do. So again, I said all that shit, but honestly it was a great regain going for the scav. We do have a person in the air, looks to be coming towards us. We've got to hurry up and grab our shit fast. or we're gonna get beamed from behind. And there it is. Can green hold off the enemy? There was only one guy on mini map. Now there's two popping up. They're slowly converging on us. One wrapping on top of the tent. Blue's over here just bot walking his way probably to his death. Green's bailing out, so blue needs to be bailing out as well. Clearly we have a retreat. You don't want to take this on, homie. He's probably gonna die, so we're gonna go ahead and spectate green, get this kill on the bottom of the ridge. This is why, oh my god, what are you heart beating for, brother? You think you just teleported? One, why do you have an RPG as your secondary? You're a madman. Two, why did you stop the heartbeat? You physically saw where he ran to. There's nowhere else for him to go. There's no tunnel right there. Duh, he's right there, brother. Come on, man. That was a given. They threw. Honestly, he had a great play go 3 game, but they just freaking threw. And look, the moment we saw those guys above us, we knew they were coming in. We called it before they even landed and started shooting at us. So what do? Well, South should have freaking played it. He should have tried to suppress the enemy before Chaos got shot in the back and killed, but he didn't. He didn't. And again, I don't know why he picked up an RPG. You need a secondary for fights like that. I love the heartbeat. I love it. Oh, it's probably one of the, I don't know, it just makes me laugh. After all these years, I still witness shit. I like buys, but I'd rather that plate box. We're going to freaking need it. Oh, right in front of you on the rod, brother. Oh, ooh, brother. Oh, brother. See, if only he had a stem, brother. He saw him whip out that heartbeat and panic. If he had a stem, he'd be sitting pretty. We're going to land in the gas to get our loading. I hope not. This is not going to be the smartest play in the world. Now, sometimes I'll go in the gas as well for my loading and take a little bit of damage, but he better have stems on his class or he's dead. All right, we got one stem. We got a plate box. We're going to have to, he's got the RPG again, though. You're killing me, Smalls. You're absolutely killing me. Now, even though we have the stem, it's still a very dumb idea because we do have a team up here that killed us earlier, and as well as a team below us that killed us recently. And look at our position. We really have no cover. This is all a downslide, so I don't think he'll be able to sit much up here, not for long at least. We're probably gonna die relatively soon. We have balloon in front of us to the south. Again, we have his teams over to our left hand side to the north. I don't know what the hell he's planning on doing with that thing, but he feels pretty confident with it. We got, ooh. Don't shoot at him, brother. You are out of position, homie. There's a good opportunity, good chance that dude saw him. And look how far out in the open we are, not hugging the building, using it as cover. He didn't see us. You gonna shoot at him today or tomorrow? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I love how we had a mount for that, and we still didn't get the kill. Knowing the rose skin was right there was just crazy. The fact we mounted. He's lucky he didn't die. Secondly, why didn't we kill him when he was close to us? He clearly doesn't have that good of accuracy. If you don't have that good accuracy, you have to take advantage of a fight when he's close to you. And now here we are running, trying to plate, but they're going to collapse on us before we can even get to the truck, most likely, if he's pursuing. If he's not pursuing, we'll be all right. And there it is. There it is. It's just too much distance to cover when the enemy's on your back. Now, he has several options you could do right there. One, you could take the fight. If you wanted to shoot him, which you clearly did, shoot him when he's close, right? And try to play your life. They were clearly split up. It was a winnable fight. Two, take the balloon if you don't want to fight. Get out of that situation, because now look at these guys. They're on the edge as well, and they're going to have to walk in. And you have green sitting here crouch walking to greatness. We could have floated right over these guys. But moving on to Moneybag Mac. We've got Crouch Walk McGee, and we've also got Black Jesus. I want to see UAVs. I want to see more UAVs. I want to sit on UAVs. I want everyone to grab a UE. There's no reason for us not to have this game in the bag. It's a 3v7. I assume we have the biggest squad right now. We have a duo right here, a solo. There are 3 enemies missing. 3 players potentially could be ghosted, or they could be bunkers. We don't know yet. And again, he bought the cluster. I don't think the cluster with this circle is necessary. One, everyone's in a building. The cluster's not going to do shit. Two, positioning is not really bad for anybody. There's a lot of terrain, a lot of ways to rotate. So cluster, you're not going to need it to suppress. I'd rather hold on to the UAV so that when the advance goes away, we can scan it in case anyone rotates. We do have a duo, solo. That doesn't make any damn sense. So it's a duo, and I guess a trio. And then us. Well, this guy's out in the open. See what I'm saying? The guy is literally in the open on UAV, and we have our precision, we have our cluster in our hands instead of shooting the guy, homie. And he survives. Wild. Now look, a lot of you guys are Rebirth players, a lot of you guys are Resurgence players. Get back to playing Caldera, get back to playing Big Map, because you will struggle in Warzone 2. There is no Resurgence mode as of yet, so start getting your reps in now. Start getting your reps in now, boys. And only if only we had a UAV, we would know where the rest of the people are at, man. But thank God we all have cluster strikes. Our teammates used 2, and we're sitting on 1, so 3 of them bought clusters. Wow, thank God. Didn't get a single kill with them. Weird. I'm not saying clusters are bad. There are situations we need clusters. Mostly clusters and precisions, in my opinion, should be used to suppress enemies so you can rotate on a bad spot. But again, look at the circle. There's really no bad spot for anyone to be in. Even out here in the open, there's a lot of terrain and there's a huge ridge that basically peaks. So it's anybody's game at that point. There's really no reason for it. We do need to get the buyback. I would like to go down there and buy, but again, if we had UAV, I'd feel a little bit more confident pushing to the buy station, knowing where the enemies are at. Now we could be possibly putting ourselves in a bad position, but we don't know. And again, just even buying the wrong thing can set you up for failure. Papuga, don't know what the hell you were doing, brother. Oh, he's AFK. Rip. I'd be so pissed. Well, it went from being a 3v2 to now being a 2v2. We have a decent position. The enemies were shooting at something. But look how tunneled we are on the loot. Our teammate needs loot. We don't need loot. What are we doing? Buying back again? Maybe he broke his ankles? I'll be honest, he could have shot us through the window, but the hit markers, the hit indicators didn't really say that. All right, good job by Blue flying in. He's back, he's pinging, and we clustered ourselves. Now this puts us in a spot because now we have to rotate out in the open instead of pushing the buildings, or we just have to wait. The enemies are doing a good job trying to get the high ground, trying to get positioning first. We don't know where his other teammate is. Look, right now we're pushing by himself. Black Jesus is on his own. There's a huge chance he's going to get... Well, there's a huge chance in general all 3 of us are going to get picked. This is a way to throw the game right here. You see his aim? Do you guys have aim like this? The reason why I ask isn't to make fun of you. The reason why I ask is turn down your ADS sensitivity. Turn it down. Turn it down. There's no reason for it to be like that. Not at all. You're tracking way too fast. You can't even control it. All right. One of our teammates is dead. Now a 2v2. Again, we're throwing because of positioning, because we're not working together. Notice how the enemy's playing a heady and we're kind of just sitting out in the open. Now the guy in green building should be dead to rights, but we got to make sure the dude on our left side doesn't push us and shoot us in the side. He's got no cover. There it is. There it is. Yep. The enemies did a great job basically separating, getting a pinch. Now why? Well, we'll explain why it's different, what the enemies did and what we did after this. The reason why the enemy team separating was a good idea and us separating was a bad idea, because the enemy team had a strategy. They used fire at different angles to really just pinch us, essentially. Our team separating really did nothing. It was completely opposite. Black Jesus ran away, to go push position while our two teammates stayed there praying over the loot. They put themselves in a bad spot. There was no two angles of fire. We could have done that. We could have had two different angles of fire on the guy at the greenhouse, but again, we allowed homie to our left-hand side to push us and shoot us in the side. We put ourselves in a really bad spot. Our team put ourselves in a really bad spot right there, having to go back and gas and get the res off again because I assume our boy broke his ankles. I don't really know what happened with him in the gas in the first buyback, but the whole thing just kind of again snowballed. We always talk about snowballing. If you make a bad decision, it doesn't mean you're just doomed to snowball, but it's when you keep making bad decisions because of the first bad decision is what creates that effect. So guys, if you are making mistakes, just correct them on the fly. It's all about adaptation with really any competitive FPS shooter. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, man, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone.